Hi everyone, it's Kristi. Welcome to another What I Eat in a Day video. If you're new here, I follow the Weight Watchers program. I get 23 points a day and 28 weeklies, but I also share calories on my channel as well. So let's jump right into my day where I'll show you my full day of eating. So I did a What I Eat in a Day video, the last one that went up, which was one that kind of showed what I bring to work on the weeks that I don't meal prep. So I thought I would do another one for you. I, again, did not meal prep. We've just had a lot going on. So the weekends have been really busy. I'm planning to meal prep this weekend, so I should have a meal prep video going up sometime probably next week. But for today, I thought I'd take you along and do another What I Eat in a Day to show you, just to show you some things that I throw together for my breakfast and lunch. Now today I did cook a little bit. I'll show you that when I go to eat my breakfast and lunch. If I would have thought of it, I would have filmed when I was cooking it, but I just was cooking it and didn't plan on doing this video. So I'm gonna head to work. I've got my Yeti of coffee, same as I usually have. Although this time I used the Coffee Mate Sweet Italian Cream, I think it's called. It's Coffee Mate sugar-free sweet Italian cream. And I usually just put 2 points worth of that in there. And also I either use just a couple Splenda packets or some monk fruit sweetener. So that's my coffee. It's the equivalent of probably about 2 cups. I also have the rest of my bottle that I started drinking this morning. So I'm gonna drink this on the way to work, and then I'll drink my coffee when I get to work. So I have that. I'm gonna head to work and I'll show you what I end up having throughout the day. And dinner tonight, I'm not even absolutely sure what we're having for dinner tonight. So I'm gonna head to work. I'll come back when I eat my breakfast. If you're new to my channel, please make sure to read the disclaimer down in the description box about What I Eat in a Day videos and how you shouldn't really copy what people eat and how we're all different. So one thing to keep in mind, I'm 51 years old. I am only 4'11 3/4, so my needs may be completely different than yours. So just make sure to read that disclaimer and work with your own doctor or your own dietitian to find what works for you. It is time for breakfast. It is 10:25 in the morning. And I'm just now eating. So when I made my eggs this morning, I did just take a couple bites of the eggs just because I like to have a little bit of something in my stomach before I come to work and start drinking my coffee. So I'm actually still sipping on my coffee. It's been kind of busy here this morning, so I'm kind of going slow on my coffee, but this is my breakfast. So let me get this out of here. All right, so here's my breakfast. This is a protein wrap from Aldi. It's the Love and Fresh protein wraps. There's 12 grams of protein in that wrap. And then inside the wrap, I just have eggs and spinach and some feta, which I have kind of tucked in there. So what I do with this is, for the wrap, I just put it in a pan. I spray a pan with some cooking spray, put the wrap in there until the bottom gets a little bit toasty. And then I cook the eggs. I have 2 eggs combined with a 1/4 cup of liquid egg whites. I just like to add the egg whites just to give it a little bit more protein. And then I also have about a 1/2 cup of chopped spinach. I just took some fresh spinach, chopped it up, scrambled that all together, and then sprayed my pan with cooking spray. Just laid the egg out there until it was set on one side, flipped it over, and then it fits perfectly on this wrap. Based on the size of my pan. And then I topped it with 1/2 ounce of feta. So that is my breakfast. And here I just have some salsa. So I usually just kind of put a little bit of salsa over it. And you can literally pick this up and eat it. And that's usually what I do. Just pick it up and eat it that way. For the points and calories on this, it's only 3 points. It's 2 points for the wrap and then 1 point for the feta. And then for calories, it's 340 calories. And then this thing has 34 grams of protein packed into it. So the 340 calories includes everything, even the salsa, which I won't use the salsa. I just use a little bit of it, and I keep this in my fridge to use it on other days. So that's going to be my breakfast. Since this has so much protein in it, I'm probably not going to be hungry for a snack. So I'll probably come back and share with you what I have for lunch. So I was not hungry enough for any snacks, so now I'm going to have my lunch. It is right about 2 o'clock right now. So I am just having some salmon and zucchini. We actually had salmon for dinner last night, and whenever we have salmon for dinner, I just like to make an extra just because I absolutely love salmon. So we had salmon. We also had broccoli, but I cooked it too long and it was kind of mushy. So this morning when I made my eggs, I just put a zucchini in a pan and just cook that up. So I counted, this is all 0 points. It's 0 for the salmon and 0 for the zucchini, but I did count this as 2 points because I did add in a half a tablespoon of olive oil. So if I just drizzle olive oil, I don't usually count it, but I did put a half a tablespoon in there to cook it. So I count it as 2 points. And then it is 470 calories, and this has about 39 grams of protein in it. And then I also have my water. I showed this when I did my last What I Eat at work. So this is 32 ounces. So I try and drink 1 whole water while I'm at work. So that's what I'm eating for lunch. And then after my lunch, I have really been trying at work to go for walks. So I've been trying to get an hour worth of walks during the day. Usually I try and do like 3 20-minute sessions. Here's where I was actually walking when I was done. It was 2:30, and at this point I had 5,423 steps in. All right, I am gonna have just a little bit of cottage cheese. I have about a 1/4 cup of cottage cheese left. This is the Good Culture cottage cheese. So the 1/4 cup is 1 point and about 40 calories. I actually was getting my apple out of my fridge. I like to eat a little something right before I go home, especially days like this that I'm not sure what I'm having for dinner. So I thought about having the banana. It's just a little bit overripe for me, so I'm going to take that home, cut it up and put it in my freezer. The carrots I was going to eat, but then I really just wanted the apple. When I opened the fridge, I saw that I had a little bit of cottage cheese left. So I'm going to have the cottage cheese and apple. The apple is 0 points and about 100 calories. The cottage cheese is 1 point and about 40 calories. It looks orange on the side there because my husband was dipping the Doritos into the cottage cheese. And if you've never tried that, don't try it because you will be very addicted to it. Let me just tell you, these apples are so good. They're the Cosmic Crisp apples from Aldi. Oh my gosh, they're so good. And I wanted to show it is $4.20 right now. So this is dinner. It is 7:30 and I'm just getting dinner. I ran late from work tonight, and so it's just been a long day. When I left this morning, it was 7 o'clock, and then I didn't leave work till late, so I just swung by Publix and got us subs for dinner. So the sub that I have, I don't know why the color seems so off. Let me see if I move, if that's any better. So this is the Everroast chicken sub. So I always get white bread just because their whole wheat is just hard to me. I don't know if they overbake it or what, but I prefer whole wheat bread, but I don't like theirs. So this is just regular white bread. It has the chicken breast on it. It's the Boar's Head Everroast chicken breast. It also has American cheese. And then I get lettuce, tomato, what else? Black olives, oregano, black pepper. And then I just get mustard on it, and also I get pickles and avocado. So I count this as 12 points and about 500 calories, and it's right around 30 grams of protein. Basically what I've done is I created it as a recipe in my FitnessPal, and then I just plug it into the Weight Watcher app, do like the calculation. But keep in mind that when you do that, it does not account for the 0 point foods that are in it. So it came out to 15 points. So I just deducted 3 points for the 0 point foods, the veggies and the chicken breast. And then I just estimate it at 12 points. For steps today, so far I've got 7,735. I'm going to eat this, and then I'll usually go for like a 20-minute walk. And then if I do end up having anything else tonight, I'll come back and show you. All right, I'm having a little snack before I go to bed, and these are Cheez-It Puffs. These are really good. So you can have this many this is 25 of them. You can have that many for 3 points. It is 150 calories for 40 of them. So for the 25, it comes out to, I think it was like around 93 calories. So this is gonna be a 3-point snack and 93 calories. And it's 8:44 right now. I ended up with 46 minutes of activity today. I shoot for an hour, but I didn't quite get the hour in, and ended up with 10,215 steps, which I'll probably get, I don't know, maybe another 500 tonight. But as far as eating, this is going to be the last thing I have, and I'll just kind of snack on these over the next, I don't know, half hour or something. So here are my totals for the day. I actually ended up with 23 out of 23 points. Usually when I have a sub, I end up with higher points, but because of my low lunch and breakfast, I ended up still with 23 points. I also had about 1,543 calories and ended up with 107 grams of protein. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one.